Hi guys! So, if you have been following me for a while now, this piece will look very familiar. Why? Because I have been working on it for many months, and it's a commission, and the undersketch is in pencil. The color is all in colored pencil, and it's a mixture of many different brand names of colored pencil, including mostly Crayola. Yes, Crayola. Even professional artists use it. And lots of amazing colors, as well as Prang and Color Ray and Prismacolor. I use a lot of different brand names of colored pencils because each one has a different texture and a different color, a different look to it. So it creates really great contrast. And also, it's more affordable that way. Because if you buy all really expensive colored pencils, you won't have very many of them, you know? It's too expensive. So buy what is available, and it kind of teaches you how to work with different textures and within the same medium. So this was a commission that I did for a friend of mine, of his son, and it's in the realism style, and he's being held by one of his parents in a hoodie outside in cold Vermont weather, all bundled up in a crocheted hat in all sorts of different colors. There's mushrooms on it, and he's wearing a hoodie that has, I'm not sure exactly what's on the hoodie. I'm assuming there's a cartoon character on it, or maybe even graffiti. I don't know, because the image that I was working from, it looked just like this, kind of abstract lines and colors. And then this is a holder for his binky, or pacifier, and the zipper. And we got his cute little adorable hands. Oh my god, it's so little. He has a button nose and cute little pink lips and very pretty big eyes. And in the background is the beach, and it's Lake Champlain, our famous lake here in Vermont. And I used a lot of different techniques on this piece with very light touches with the pencil with a lot of layers. And I started out with the lightest colors first and worked my way up to darker and darker. And I also did some blending, and I don't really use those smudge stick thingies because I think that they get dirty too fast. And I don't use those kneaded erasers because I feel like they also get dirty and just disintegrate. But I also use like elastomer erasers from Tombow. They're really great for fine details, erasing for highlights. If you make a mistake, I swear by them. They're way better than like a regular kneaded not kneaded eraser, but regular eraser, because you can get into those tiny corners and everything. And got the zipper, which is actually pretty simple to draw. It's just little rectangles with squiggly line in the center. It's an interesting thing with realism. Up close, it doesn't look so real, but at a distance, it's like, hey, that's a zipper. Same thing with the details in the textures of the fabric. Is just lines and curved to make it look rounded, and stitching is just a line, you know. and curved lines here to create the ribbing of the wrist part of the sweater. And oh, I decided to have the edge on the right side fade into abstract color because the image that I was working from ended here. So I had to figure out what I was going to do with all of that. So I just decided to use what I could work with and just slowly fade it, which I think came out really well. It was hard to get the textures and colors right, especially here in the hood, to make it look rounded without having anything to work from, and have this fade away and this here. But I like how it came out. And I had never done cable work for like a crocheted or knit hat before, and that was a huge learning experience. It's honestly like, it looks like braid, and lots of rectangular shapes and oval shapes in kind of like a teardrop at the end, like in a braid. And I used many different colors, lots of blues and purples and white for highlights, and also erasing for highlights, and a little bit of smudging. And I didn't plan on adding black here, but it really needed it for the shading. And some bumpy textures here for the ribbing on the hood, and highlighting here on the edge, and many different colors of green and yellow to kind of fade to give it a little bit of warmth, because this seemed a bit warm over here and I wanted to reflect that on both sides. And I added lots of pink to his cheeks and his nose and his chin, and his lips were pretty much paler before, and at the end I just decided that he needed a little bit more pink, especially him being outside in the cold, because your lips even turn a little more red when it's cold. So we even have like little tattered edges on the hat with strings from the yarn hanging, and a little bit of fuzzy here and on the edges here too, trying to create that realistic look. So yeah, we finally finished. Oh my god, I have been working on this for like half a year and then some, off and on, because I was also working on signing up for a grant, and also signing up for disability, and taxes, of course, every year, and dealing with another 2 more losses in the family, unfortunately, my kitty and my grandfather. And after my dad passing away year before, so lots of big changes, but we still continue with the art because it makes us happy and it's inspiring, and I just absolutely love how this came out. Tell me what you guys think. I just love it. It's very soft and glowy, and I really like the contrast that I created with the dark bits of the hoodie and the very lightness to his face, and in the background, which the background is abstract because the camera was focusing mainly on him, and I like that because it kind of just gives you a feeling of the place, and your eye is more drawn towards the subject matter. And at first I thought it was a little awkward that the person that's holding him, their face isn't showing, but then again, I suppose it just creates, like, again, like the background, a impression of the scenery. A glimpse in time. And I had so much fun creating this fold here. I like drapery, and this fold was fun too, with like the curved ribbing. So yeah, and I loved drawing this hand. This one, on the other hand, gave me trouble because honestly, it really looks like he just has 3 fingers, which I don't think he does. I think it's just like this maybe, like he's pointing and he has the other fingers like this underneath. I'm guessing. I don't know. And I may have made the pointy finger longer, but then I made it shorter and it just looked stumpy. So I just made it longer again. And I think I did make it a little more skinnier here and here, but I don't think that it looks bad for it to be a little skinnier. Not that I was trying to make him skinnier, just it ended up being that way basically. So, we're done! Check button. I enjoyed working on him. I also did another commissioned portrait of him. And it was inside, and I'm guessing either the living room or a playroom because there's a table set out with art supplies and a reading book. Could have been his room too. And that is in a previous post, so make sure you check that out. And it's much bigger than this one. So also, another thing that I wanted to show you guys is a throwback from the past artwork where I had this really fun art kit that my parents got me and my sister. And it was art marbling. And here's the first piece. I just absolutely love it. And I know that I don't do a lot of abstract art, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. I'm really into creating details, obviously. I'm obsessed with it, but I also really do like some abstract art, especially if it's like really colorful and has a lot of movement in it. And yeah, I just really like color. And I just love the patterns on this. It's like you can really see the water moving in on it. And there's this one, which kind of looks like waves or flower petals. And this one where you can really see the movement of the water here because there's like gaps in the design. And lots of pinks and greens. And the paper's pretty thick. I don't really know what kind of paper it is, but it's nice.
It came with a kit.
Yeah. Oh, and that's my mom, by the way. She's working on some Valentines right now. Valentines for the tree. Yes, we still have our Christmas trees up. Why? Because...
Why not?
Why not? Yes, exactly. Why not? We are turning it into a Valentine's tree. That's why it has Hawaiian pink lace on it, shaped in hearts. And we're going to put a sparkly heart on the top. And my vision is to have it like somehow hanging on the top so that the heart has the outsideness and the stars on the inside, so that it's like a frame for the star.
You want to show the Valentine?
Yeah, I'd love to. So
I'll put them on top of this so that
these are
they don't do anything to your portrait.
The Valentines that my mom is making. And see, this little like cutout right here, or hook, is where she's going to hang them because they're ornaments. And there's puppies and teddy bears and hedgehogs, kitties, fairies, pixies, or elves, however which way you want to see it. Yeah. And adorable little outfits holding balloons and valentines, and there's flowers and hearts and frilly laciness. And purses, wings, and lots of fun patterns in the background that are swirly and psychedelic and awesome. And each one has a different frame, which is super creative. And I'm going to be making some stuff like this too, but probably not until next stream. Now, by the way, for everybody that doesn't know, I stream on Twitch.
With your mother.
With my mama. She's Mama Hobbit and I'm the elf. We did lots of cosplay. And we stream on my channel, which my link is in my bio. But if you don't want to look at my bio and you want to just search directly on Twitch, it's Salzburg Lisa. That's SALZBRGLISA. And make sure you give me a follow on there so you know when I'm live. And please check out my other social media pages because I post when I'm live on Facebook, TikTok, and also Discord.
Instagram.
And no, not Instagram.
No.
And Twitter. And yeah, I don't really post when I'm live on Instagram because it kind of filled up my feed, and I think I want to just keep it as a portfolio.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I will see you all next stream, and thank you so much for listening to me ramble on and on about this wee little baby and my throwback artwork and my mama's amazing and adorable Valentine ornaments. So I'm gonna go now and post this video, so make sure you give it a like, subscribe and follow, and please check out my Patreon. I just posted a new post that is Valentine's Day related of a coloring book. I make digital coloring book pages and they are available once a month. So make sure you check that out. And I also have many other offers on there as well. Original artwork, prints, and all sorts of things. So please check that out. And that's also in my link in my bio. So see you guys soon. Happy arting out there and stay safe. Love you guys.